Welcome back to another episode of Ruthless TV, where I break down Tyler Perry's The Oval scene by scene. Now, let's get into this video. I want to talk about the trailer for the final episode, episode 22. The trailer opens where the last scene left off in the last episode, with Priscilla, Richard, and Victoria in the kitchen. And Victoria is telling Priscilla, she said, "Go ahead. What were you saying about the witch?" And all in the back of my head, I'm like, Richard, move. Let her knock her out. Move out of the way. I want them to fight. Period. I'm itching for it. But Victoria has to throw the first punch so that Priscilla can say that she acted in self-defense. Tyler, look, let them fight, please. I'm begging you. So of course Richard is there and he's moving the knife ever so carefully out of their reach. He knows that Priscilla will grab that knife in a heartbeat, and then she lets her know that she's not the one to be played with, okay? So on the next slide here, we have Crimea River Jason talking to Alan, and apparently he doesn't know what has went on because he was knocked out cold for like a long time, right? So he's sitting in Alan's office and he's basically asking Alan for help, and what's the sad part about this is that Jason really needs help, like seriously, and apparently Alan is the only one that he can really open up to and talk to that's in the White House. So he's telling Alan that his parents are trying to send him away, and Alan says that maybe that's for the best, Jason. And then he goes, well, they sent my sister away and I haven't seen her since. So it sounds like somebody's scared to me. So if Alan doesn't agree to help him, which I don't think he is, then Jason's gonna really spaz out and do something stupid. And what do y'all think it's gonna be? What do y'all think Jason's gonna do? Because he's going to do something, right? I think they're going to put him up to trying to kill Ellie. And that's my prediction. Something's going to happen there, because why else would Hunter tell Victoria to tell his dad that Ellie is a threat, right? So either the dad's going to get rid of her or Jason's going to do it. Then in the next clip, we see Barry calling up one of the homeboys, right? So it looks like one of those boys from Picky's old neighborhood. But if we look in the background looks like there's a beach back there, right? So I'm not sure if he's in Picky's old neighborhood or if he's on South Beach somewhere, but he's telling him that they have his daughter, and the guy says, well, how many do you need? So I'm not sure if he's asking if Barry needs people, boys, some backup to come with him, or if Barry may be asking for guns. Because if we remember from, I think it was season 1, when he actually went to Picky's neighborhood and he was asking for a gun. And remember when Barry when the gun went off in the car with he and his father, that was a gun that he had gotten from Picky. So I don't know if he's asking for guns or if he's asking for some physical backup here. Then in the next clip here, we see Donald sitting across the desk from one of his hitmen. I guess Kyle is going to need some backup. The hitman asks him, who is he? And Donald tells him someone who does not need to exist any longer. So I'm quite sure he's talking about Max and Bobby. Then we move on to Kareem and Sharon. And Sharon is pretty much breaking off the engagement with Kareem. And she's telling him that he's not ready, she's not ready, and it ain't happening. And I'm really glad that she kind of saw through Kareem's BS. I don't think that he's good for her at all. And she doesn't really need to go back to Barry right now either, in my opinion. She needs to get her life together and really figure out what she wants to do. Well, she definitely needs to get a new job that got some benefits. That's number 1. So yeah, they're not getting married. Then we see Barnyard Blakely behind the wheel, and she's telling Max that the car that's behind them, it's not a tail. Then we see them hop out of the car and start firing shots at Kyle and the other guy. And that pretty much sums up all of the frames that were in this trailer. I'm quite sure that we're going to get another one by Tuesday for sure. And I don't know, Tyler's going to have to come with some firepower for next week's episode, because last week's episode, that topped them all for me. And I'm sure that there may be more in store than we expect. So leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think about the trailer. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Ruthless TV, and I'll see you in the next one.